I came home from holiday to find strangers living in my house. When I asked them what they were doing here, they said they bought this house 2 weeks ago. I called my kids immediately. They'd promised to house sit while I was away. My son Tanner answered. Hey dad, how was the trip? He asked. Like a family of 4 living in my house was normal. Tanner, there are people in my house claiming they bought it. What's going on? He went quiet for a second. Then his sister Kendall grabbed the phone. Oh yeah, about that. We sold the house while you were gone. My face scrunched like they just told a bad joke. You what? Yeah, we kind of forged your signature to transfer the house to us, Tanner said casually, back on the phone now. And now that the house was ours, we sold it to some nice people we met. The money's already spent though. I got that BMW I've been wanting, and Kendall finally got her Mercedes. I couldn't breathe. You forged my signature? That's fraud. That's illegal. Kendall laughed so hard I heard her snort. Oh my god, Tanner, put me on speaker. She cleared her throat like she was giving a weather report. You always said you'd do anything to make us happy. Her voice was dripping with satisfaction. Well, congratulations, Dad. We're very happy now. Finally living the life we deserve instead of waiting around for you to die. I felt myself tear up. My own children had used me like I was their asset. I'm calling my lawyer, I said through tears. They both burst out laughing like me standing up for myself was comedy. Oh please, you don't have the spine. You've been our doormat for 30 years. You never stood up to Mom. You never stood up to us. You're not starting now. Kendall's voice turned cold. Go enjoy your tiny retirement, Dad. We just upgraded ours. Thanks for the house. They hung up on me. I went to my best friend's place knowing exactly what I was about to do. The lawyer I got through him filed criminal fraud charges the next day. 2 days after that, my phone rang. It was Tanner screaming. You actually filed charges? Are you insane? You stole my house, I said calmly. We're your children. What kind of father does this? Kendall was yelling in the background and grabbed the phone. This is absolutely ridiculous, Dad. You're supposed to support us no matter what we do. Support you while you commit fraud against your dad? Oh my god, it's not that serious, Kendall said. Just drop the charges and we can all move on. I hung up. The next call came from jail. Tanner's voice was shaking. The police just arrested me at work, in front of everyone. You need to fix this right now. I'm not fixing anything. Dad, I'm in jail. He was screaming now. Kendall's here too. This is insane. You're ruining our lives over a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding? I felt my jaw clench. You stole my house. Whatever. You better drop this or we're never speaking to you again. Goodbye, Tanner. I hung up. Their first court date was 3 weeks later. I showed up early. They arrived with their lawyers, both dressed in expensive suits, still acting like this was beneath them. Outside the courtroom, Kendall cornered me. You better drop this, she hissed. You're embarrassing us. Tanner stood next to her with his arms crossed. If you go through with this, you'll never see us again. I looked at both of them. Okay. Their faces went red. Okay, Kendall repeated. That's it? You're choosing this over your own kids? You chose this when you stole my house. Inside, the judge denied their motion to dismiss and set a trial date for 6 weeks out. Walking out, Tanner grabbed my arm. Dad, please. Think about what you're doing. 2 weeks later, my phone rang at midnight. It was Kendall. Dad, I lost my job, she cried. My husband is divorcing me. He's taking the kids. She was sobbing so hard she could barely speak. Please drop this. I'm losing everything. I hung up on her. Tanner called the next day. His voice was desperate now. Dad, Lisa left me. She emptied our bank account. I have nothing. We sold the cars to pay the lawyers. Please, drop the charges and we can fix this. How? I don't know. Just please. He was crying now. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Isn't that what you want to hear? What I want, I said slowly, is for you to face what you did. Dad, please. I hung up. When trial day came, the courtroom was packed. The prosecutor read their messages out loud. Messages I didn't even know existed. Dad's so stupid. Old man thinks we're actually house sitting. Every word made the jury's faces harder. Kendall was crying silently. Tanner was staring at the floor. My brother testified. Told the jury how I raised them alone after their mom died. How I worked 2 jobs. The jury left. 90 minutes later, they came back. Guilty, the forewoman said. On all counts. Tanner said no over and over. Kendall just sobbed. The judge looked at them like they were dirt. You betrayed your father, the man who sacrificed everything for you. You stole his home and showed no remorse until you got caught. 6 years each in state prison. The bailiffs put them with handcuffs. Kendall screamed, Daddy, please. She hadn't called me that since she was little. I stood up and walked out. 4 months later, their letters came. Their handwriting was shaky. They were sorry. So sorry. Asking if I could write the parole board. We can't do 6 years, they said. I wrote back one sentence. 6 years is nothing. I gave you 30 and got robbed for it.